Hey guys, it's Captain Ballarms, and today got a Remington R5 Chem Strike on Stonehaven. My class setup is the Remington R5 with silencer and extended mags. My perks are Sleight of Hand, Stalker, Dead Silent, Scavenger, and Focus. My Specialist Strike Package perks are Amplified, Deadeye, Off the Grid. My bonus perks are Blind Eye, ICU, Blast Shield, Ready Up, and Takedown. Now I wanted to talk about some of the things that really frustrates me in this game, and some things that I wish were fixed a little bit, and what I think they should do in the future for this game to make it the best possible experience for me. Now, I could talk about things that I don't enjoy and things that I do enjoy for a whole 10 or 15 minutes probably. These are just the beginning of stuff I could talk about, so if you do like me talking about this stuff, I will definitely do like a commentary that's longer on this subject. But let's get right into it. Now, the first thing is the canine, or the attack dog, or the dog. I don't know what they're called in this game, but basically you only have to get 4 or 5 kills depending on if you're using hardline or not. Anyone can get that. Now, these dogs, I feel like they're the most annoying kill streak in the game, and they're probably the best kill streak in the game in the assault strike package. I mean, honestly, they're, besides Loki, I don't really like any assault kill streak in this game. I mean, I think the dogs either need to be raised up to like at least a 12 or a 10, or some of the things that they could do is they could lower the health a little bit, or if they don't want to do that, which is understandable because it is a kill streak, they can make it to where if you shoot them in the legs, they slow down so you can actually kill them, or if you knife them, they actually die. I mean, I've knifed dogs plenty of times and they just live through it. And it is ridiculous. I mean, we have ballistic vests in the game, and we can't live through a knife, but they have ballistic vests on, and they can. I mean, it's like they're wearing double vests or something. I wish we could get a kill streak that lets us live from getting panic knifed. It would be so helpful. But that's some of the things that I don't like about the canine, or the dog, or attack dog, whatever you want to call it. Now, the next thing is panic knifers. Now, I get killed by panic knifers all day long on 20 gun streaks and stuff like that. I think how it should go is they should fix it to where you either have to use it as a secondary, or you have to sneak up on enemies, or if you're getting shot at, you can't knife an enemy, because if they just did that, it would save me probably 90% of the time, because most of the time I already shoot 2 to 3 bullets into a guy, and then he just panic knife lunges me from like 5 feet away, and it's super frustrating, and I feel like everybody panic knifes in this game. I mean, I actually panic knife in this game more than I do in any other Call of Duty, but I would just much rather it be like that. That way, if people are going to knife, it takes a little bit more skill, and if I run into a guy in a close on engagement, it really depends on just gun skill, whether you jump shot, drop shot, or whatever. There's no knifing involved. But the next thing that I wanted to talk about is the health in this game. Now, people say you die super fast. People say that you can't rush in this game. I find that you can rush in this game. You can't rush in this game like Modern Warfare 3, but if you get a party of support runners running ballistic vests, it's pretty similar. Now, you do die super fast in this game, and health takes forever to regenerate, so that's why you gotta use ICU. And if you don't use ICU, you're basically at a disadvantage when you're rushing. And if you don't have ballistic vests on, you're at a disadvantage when you're rushing. If you're just rushing without ballistic vests at all, I definitely wouldn't recommend rushing as hard as you would in MW3, because you're just not going to have as much success, and it's going to be a lot more difficult. And I mean, I have the problem where I want to rush and get like a chem strike in under 50 points, and I could do it, but I decide that to rush in even when I know it's not a smart idea, and that's how I die most of the time on my fast chem streaks. But besides that, that's pretty much my thought on the health in this game. I mean, if they do increase it, just let me live a couple more bullets. Don't make it to where everyone has double the health or anything like that, and it just destroys the game, because I really do enjoy this game at the moment. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is shotguns. Now, shotguns aren't really an issue on any map, and the only map that I don't really like shotguns on is Strike Zone. Now, when people run shotguns on Strike Zone, I always manage to get killed by them. It's the same thing with snipers. on strike zone, if they're running any of the two of those things, I just like want to back out, because every time I end up getting shot by them in the back, and the bulldog is just so good on strike zone. I mean, if I use it, I won't do well at all, but if an enemy uses it, he immediately kills me off my KEM strike. I mean, there's really nothing to say. I think shotguns are as powerful as they need to be. They don't need to be buffed or anything like that. I think snipers are as powerful as they need to be. I mean, I'm not a fan of snipers, but at the same time, they're not underpowered and they're not overpowered. I mean, when people camp with them and use thermal, they do piss me off. But that's it in the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.